King is the title given to a male monarch in a variety of contexts. The female equivalent is queen, which title is also given to the consort of a king, although in some cases, the title of king is given to females such as in the case of Mary, Queen of Hungary. In the context of prehistory, antiquity, and contemporary indigenous peoples, the title may refer to tribal kingship. Germanic kingship is cognate with Indo-European traditions of tribal rulership. In the context of classical antiquity, king may translate in Latin as rex and in Greek as archon or basileus. In classical European feudalism, the title of king as the ruler of a kingdom is understood to be the highest rank in the feudal order, potentially subject, at least nominally, only to an emperor, harking back to the client kings of the Roman Republic and Roman Empire. In a modern context, the title may refer to the ruler of one of a number of modern monarchies, either absolute or constitutional. The title of king is used alongside other titles for monarchs, in the West, emperor, grand prince, prince, archduke, duke, or grand duke, and in the Islamic world, malik, sultan, amir, or hakim, etc. The city-states of the Aztec Empire had a Tlatoani, which were kings of pre-Hispanic Mesoamerica. The Tlatoani was the emperor of the Aztecs. The term king may also refer to a king consort, a title that is sometimes given to the husband of a ruling queen, but the title of prince consort is more common. Etymology: the English term king is derived from the Anglo-Saxon signing, which in turn is derived from the common Germanic ** kuningas. The common Germanic term was borrowed into Estonian and Finnish at an early time, surviving in these languages as kuninas. It is a derivation from the term *kunjumkin, Old English cynn, by the inga suffix. The literal meaning is that of a scion of the noble kin, or perhaps son or descendant of one of noble birth, oed. The English term translates, and is considered equivalent to, Latin rex and its equivalents in the various European languages. History: the English word is of Germanic origin, and historically refers to Germanic kingship, in the pre-Christian period a type of tribal kingship. The monarchies of Europe in the Christian Middle Ages derived their claim from Christianization and the divine right of kings, partly influenced by the notion of sacral kingship inherited from Germanic antiquity. The early Middle Ages begin with a fragmentation of the former Western Roman Empire into barbarian kingdoms. In Western Europe, the kingdom of the Franks developed into the Carolingian Empire by the 8th century, and the kingdoms of Anglo-Saxon England were unified into the Kingdom of England by the 10th century. With the breakup of the Carolingian Empire in the 9th century, the system of feudalism places kings at the head of a pyramid of relationships between liege lords and vassals, dependent on the regional rule of barons, and the intermediate positions of counts, or earls, and dukes. The core of European feudal monorealism in the High Middle Ages were the territories of the former Carolingian Empire, i.e. the Kingdom of France and the Holy Roman Empire, centered on the nominal kingdoms of Germany and Italy. In the course of the European Middle Ages, the European kingdoms underwent a general trend of centralization of power, so that by the late Middle Ages there were a number of large and powerful kingdoms in Europe, which would develop into the great powers of Europe in the early modern period. In the Iberian Peninsula, the remnants of the Visigothic kingdom, the petty kingdoms of Asturias and Pamplona, expanded into the Kingdom of Portugal, the Crown of Castile and the Crown of Aragon with the ongoing Reconquista. In southern Europe, the Kingdom of Sicily was established following the Norman conquest of southern Italy. The Kingdom of Sardinia was claimed as a separate title held by the Crown of Aragon in 1324. In the Balkans, the Kingdom of Serbia was established in 1217. In Central Europe, the Kingdom of Hungary was established in AD 1000 following the Christianization of the Magyars. The kingdoms of Poland and Bohemia were established within the Holy Roman Empire in 1025 and 1198, respectively. In Eastern Europe, the Grand Duchy of Moscow did not technically claim the status of kingdom until the early modern Tsardom of Russia. In Northern Europe, the tribal kingdoms of the Viking Age by the 11th century expanded into the North Sea Empire under Knut the Great, King of Denmark, England, and Norway. The Christianization of Scandinavia resulted in consolidated kingdoms of Sweden and Norway, and by the end of the medieval period the Pan-Scandinavian Kalmar Union. Contemporary kings currently, as of 2022, 15 kings are recognized as the heads of state of sovereign states, i.e. English king is used as official translation of the respective native titles held by the monarchs. Most of these are heads of state of constitutional monarchies. Kings ruling over absolute monarchies are the King of Saudi Arabia, the King of Bahrain and the King of Eswatini. Harald V, King of Norway Carl XVI Gustav, King of Sweden Felipe VI, King of Spain Willem Alexander, King of the Netherlands Philippe, King of the Belgians Salman, King of Saudi Arabia Abdullah II, King of Jordan Mohammed VI, King of Morocco Hamad Ben Isa Al Khalifa, King of Bahrain Vahir Al Ankorn, King of Thailand Jigme Kesar Namgyal Wangchuk, King of Bhutan Norodom Sihamoni, King of Cambodia Tukpo VI, King of Tonga Letsi III, King of Lesotho Mswati III, King of Eswatini Charles III, King of the United Kingdom.